welcome to the 13th episode of the Phillips Project, a nice no calc part 2. In this episode, I just talk about the questions I got wrong in a nice no calc part 1. So you can watch that video first and come back here, or you can watch this one first, then laugh at me in the part 1 video. So yeah, have fun. Okay, let's get into it. So, I got question 6 wrong. I don't know what the right answer is though, so I'm just gonna try figuring that out. So it's not negative. Yeah, I definitely knew this D wasn't the answer at the time. It's just I had to guess. And now I have more time to actually try and figure this out. Let's see what's going on over here. What are all values that satisfy the equation above? So 0, I don't think 0 can satisfy it because look, 0 squared is just, that is way too big. Change the color. I'm feeling purple today. So much reality. But 0 squared is just 0 minus 1, negative 1 over negative 1. That can't be, that's just 1, right? So that does not satisfy the equation. We know that for sure. Negative 3, I don't think satisfies the equation as well. Minus 1, negative 4, or maybe I was, oh my goodness, if I was wrong, that would make me very happy. I was wrong. Yes, okay. So it turns out I just didn't do the proper math. I probably skipped it, I think. Let me go back real quick. Let me solve this, equals negative 2. Okay, I'm just gonna control C this. Copy, go all the way back. Let's see where I messed up. Okay. Did I just not do negative 3? Or perhaps... that should be correct, yeah. No, I think I know I did. No. Yeah, I know I did wrong. Okay, so the method I was using here, it was like to factor quickly. It just you have to find out what adds to negative 2 and what multiplies to negative 3. But what I did, I mixed them up and I said, oh, negative 3 times 1. That multiplies to, that has to be correct. That should be correct, yeah. Okay, give me a while. Excuse the storm, I apologize about that. Let's erase this real quick. Could I see what I was going for over here? I feel like I almost had the answer. I don't see where I messed up. X squared minus 3 minus 2x equals 0. Is that what I had last time? Or was it? Because now I think I'm seeing the mistake even though I said it last time. That was not what I had last time. Okay, I see the mistake. So I mixed up the 2x and plus 2. I was rushing, so I just like did it the wrong way. But it should actually be this. It should actually be this. Negative 3x. So I know. Give me a second. Yeah. Minus 3 and then minus 2x. That's not what I had before, because what I had before was this is taking longer than I expected. Okay, sorry. Let's see, x squared minus 3 equals 2x. x squared minus 2x, keeping that standard form, minus 3 equals 0. Let's do some factoring real quick. What adds to -2 and what multiplies to -3? Oh! Okay. I think I finally figured it out. Okay. This is 5 minutes. There's no, I apologize for it taking at least 5 minutes to figure this one out. Okay. I'm just gonna start from the top, really. Sometimes you just have to start from the top. So let's do this one last time. X squared minus 1. X minus 1 equals -2. I want to get this to that side, so I'm going to multiply. X squared minus 1 equals -2x plus 2. I think some of you guys are seeing where I messed up now. Okay, so now I want to take this to that side and this to that side. So the other side can be 0. I'm going to start factoring. So x squared plus 2x minus 1 equals 2, right? Subtract the 2. X squared plus 2x minus 2, that equals -3, equals 0. So what I did, this was positive last time, so when it came to the left side, it became negative, but it's meant to be positive on the left side. Okay, so then now let's actually factor. What adds to 2 and multiplies to -3? We know this now. X minus 1, -1 and 3. Yeah, so -1 times 3, that's -3. -1 plus 3, that's plus 2. So x plus 3. Am I correct? Yes, I am not correct. Wait, yeah, I'm correct. Okay. And then our two solutions are I'm just gonna, since I'm just solving, I'm gonna use the time. X minus 1 equals 0 and x plus 3 equals 0. So x equals 1, x equals -3, and that's why, okay. So now apparently on first thought, the answer would be 1 and -3, but 1 doesn't satisfy the thing. Also, you can see here there's no 1 and -3, so we know that's not the answer. So we're going to plug this in, and then we're going to try and see if we can find a solution real quick. We know it's already -3, but let's plug in 1 just to see what's wrong. So 1 squared minus 1 equals -2. X minus 1, sorry, 1 minus 1 equals 1. So this just equals -2, and which is just false, so 1. Also, we can also cancel out d because d was never a solution in our thing. So let's remove d because there's no -1. We can also remove 0. So in reality, the only thing that actually works is a. So that makes sense. Okay, moving on to the next. What else did I mess up? 15. Okay, this is interesting. The answer was not D. So let's try and figure out what it was. Oh, yeah, we have to figure out. I thought it was really D. Dang. So these two stuff have to be equal. Interesting. Okay, let's try this. I'm gonna try doing something new because I actually don't know how to solve this one. Plus y minus 6 equals 8x plus 2y minus 4. So how do you even get these to be equal? For for in the system equations above, a is a constant. For which of the values of a does the system have no solution? Oh yeah, my bad. So when a system has no solution, that means it's parallel to one another. And I think when it's parallel is when the slopes are um forgot the word, but inverse basically. I think there's a fancier term for it. So yeah, maybe I actually don't have to do that. Just have to make the slope inverse. So if the slope is the inverse thing, how would that even work? First, let's just try and get everything to the right side. Y equals 3x plus 6. Y equals negative ax plus 4 divided by 2. Y equals negative x divided by 2 plus 2. Okay. Perhaps it's negative 3. Perhaps, yeah, I'm thinking, so not perhaps negative 3, I'm thinking negative 6 really. Because then if it's negative 6, yeah, the slopes will be opposite to each other. Because that'll be negative 3. That would actually try and get. Yeah, okay, so here's the thing, I actually don't know how to solve this. So one thing my mom always told me is that Google is my friend. That's something he always did, which I found annoying at points because I feel like some questions she could have answered. But let's try this. When does a solution when do two equations have no solution? When the yeah, lines are parallel, right? So isn't that the one we're solving? But that's not the one we're solving now. Okay, doing a bit of research how to get blah blah blah. Ax. Oh, okay, I see where I messed up. So we want the thing to have the same slope but different y-intercepts, so then they'll be parallel. Okay, so let's get back to that. So I'm not gonna say negative 6, because what we really want is it to be 6. Yeah, we want it to be. Oh, I'm not even more confused, right? Because how would we get these two slopes to be? We want the y-intercept to be the same. So is it like something where we have to factor to get it to be the same? Let's see, y equals negative 3x divided by 2 plus 2. Y equals. Okay, I'm gonna come back to this one, but for now I think the right answer might be A, negative 6. But yeah, I'll come back to that one. And I got these ones wrong, so let's go back to them. A manufacturer shipped units of a certain product to 2 locations. The equation above shows the total shipping cost $10 for shipping. Oh yeah, I remember. This one's also just a guess. So honestly, nothing I said in this one I think was valuable. So I'm just gonna cut that out. The equation above shows the total shipping cost $10 for shipping C units to closure units. And okay. I'm gonna go quiet real quick. 5C plus 12F stuff. So C in this thing is 47,000. Right, equals 5C plus 12F. Oh, wait, this is no, okay. 3,000 times 12, that's 36,000. Okay. Oh, wait, so I was just being dumb the whole time. 47,000 equals 5C plus 36,000. Next time I actually have to read the questions. And then that should just be 11,000. Quick maths equals 5C. And then 11,000. Am I correct about 11,000? I think I am correct about 11,000. Divided by 5. Let's do some quick maths. Into 10 equals 2. 1 equals 2. 2,200. I think that's the correct maths for that one. Okay, so our answer is 2,200, which you can plug that in a second to see if that's the right answer. Some of these were just not that hard, but I just didn't read them properly, so nice to know. Ooh, this is absolute values, and my strongest point. This is edited out, so I'm editing the video and I realized how I solved the upcoming question was right, but like the ending was wrong. So I'm just gonna re-record that, and you guys can see how to actually solve it, same to me as well. So have fun once more. Okay, so this is basically how I did it, but as past Dalu, who's also future Dalu in a sense, already told you guys this the ending for this is wrong. So it's gonna take it to the top real quick. So let's cut all of this out. Okay. Just gonna leave that because I have some mercy. 2x plus 1 equal 5, right? So this absolute value is basically saying the 5 is plus or minus, because absolute values basically mean everything outside of it has to be positive, but we're going to remove it. So this is plus or minus 5, and then let's go with the positive route real quick, because always be positive. 2x plus 1 equals 5. 2x equals 4. X equals 2, because you subtracted that one. Okay, so x equals 2, that's the positive route. Gonna shrink this real quick, and then let's use a different color marker just for the funsies sake, for the giggles. 2x, we're gonna go with the negative route, the bad ending if you will. 2x plus 1, then you subtract that. 2x equals negative 6, x equals negative 3. Okay, so now a minus b, so that means this could be a or b. So let's just try that real quick, and this could also be a or b. So I'm just going to use the first one as a. So 2 minus 3, so that equals 5, right? Because 2 plus 3 equals 5. But what I was thinking when I solved this, and my SAT tutor corrected me. What if I did it the other way, right? So what if I said negative 3 was a? Negative 3 minus 2, negative 3 minus 2 equals 5, because look at this, negative 5, but anything that comes outside of these brackets has to be positive, so it still equals 5. So our answer, despite what past Dalu said, well, you wouldn't see that anymore, is 5. So yeah, have fun with the rest of the video. Okay, hold on. this one is definitely wrong. I wonder if there's any SAT games. That would be fun. One purchased an antique that had a value of $200 at the time of the purchase. Each year, the value of the antique is estimated to increase 10% over its value the previous year. Right. The estimated value of the antique in dollars 2 years after purchase can be represented by the expression 200A. So here's what I was thinking, right? Because if it increases 10%, I was going to use an exponential thingy. It was like the principal price, then you had like increases by 10%, so that's like 1.1. Then you had the X. Well, then this is also no calc, so I don't even think that would help. But if it increases by 10% each time, wouldn't the final thing? Okay. Or maybe it increases only one time. Because think about it logically. Because if the starting price is $200, right? Then there's no previous year. So then wouldn't it only increase? The first year wouldn't increase, but the second year will increase by the 10%, which is 220, right? But then even saying that, what is just B? A is a constant. What's the value of A? I want to say like A equals 1.1 or something, but I'm not sure. Let's look up the definition of a constant. Actually, my favorite thing is, if that works. No. Close, nope. What is the value of a constant? Wait, but that's not my question. What is a constant? So then, could the answer be 220 then? Because what if A is 1.1, right? What's it? Okay, let's say A is 1.1 for now, and I'm going to use a calculator to see if that's correct. 19 I got right, so that's nice. Then for 20 I didn't get that one right. Yeah, I could see. Actually no, I was really impressed with 20. So I'm surprised I didn't get that one right. Logically speaking, okay. I'm going to remove all of this because I don't mind doing them again. Maybe it's confusing. My progress. Okay. U minus 2 equals 2. So we already know that one. Then U squared minus T. Okay. Minus T squared. What would that equal? Originally I was thinking 2, but I don't think that would make sense because look at this. Like, let's say this was minus T and then T is 2 equals 2. Okay. That's 16 minus 4. Sorry, minus 4 equals 12. 12 times 2 is 24. That's why, so that's not the answer, but like that's why U squared minus T squared can't just be 4 basically. So then also you can tell that's not the answer because 4 plus 2 does not equal 5. So let's see, U minus, that's an interesting equation though. So let's try solve that. U equals 5 minus T. 5 minus T minus T equals 2. And then you have negative 2T just feel so wrong in all the senses. So, yeah, -3. T equals 3 divided by 2. Okay, let's say that's even correct for a minute. If that's what t is, u minus 3 over 2 equals 2. U equals 3.5. Okay, so that makes sense, right? Oh. What was I being? Okay. Let's just ignore me. I just did what I did last time, but in a longer format. U equals 3.5 and t equals 1.5. So u squared. I don't know how to square decimals. That's what scares me. Okay. Google is my friend. How do you square decimals? And then add up the decimal points in. Okay, that seems pretty easy. 0.04. Okay. Wait, so ACT math, huh? Ironic. Multiplying decimals, drop the decimal, multiply the number by itself. Oh, so just drop the decimal point. That's what they mean. Okay, let's try that. Even though that's still hard on its own. Okay, let's try this. U squared. I'm going to use a calculator, see if what I did is correct. U squared, so that'll be 3.5 squared. So let's drop that. 35 times 35. That is 25. 15. Okay. 15. I feel like this is the wrong math, but I have to check first. 75, and then would that just be 11.75? Let's see if that's the correct way to actually do that. I'm gonna be so impressed. 12.25, I messed up. Okay, let's go bold. That was what function meant me. I was like, we messed up. Guess we gotta go bold, and child starts screaming. But let's do that again. So I don't see where I messed up. Okay, 5 times 5, 25. 5 times 3, 15, right? So 175. Just being with this so this doesn't confuse me. Okay, 15. Yeah, 15. 3 times 3, 9. 9 add the 1, that's 0. Yeah, 11 points. Okay. So I'm honestly just wrong in how I'm squaring this thing. Or actually, I'm just do 35 times 35. Where's this 12 coming from? Oh, so I'm not, okay, never mind. AB. This is way too long of a video. It's funny because I have to do this in like 25 minutes, and now the actual video is like around 30 minutes or so, 30 plus minutes. Okay. I see why I'm messing up, kind of. 3 times 5, that's 15. What is it? Now 3 times 3, that's 9. That's 9. So you put that 9 over here. But you also have to add a 1. So would that be... So, okay, let's see if that's the math I'm looking for. Plus 1, 275. That was the math I was looking for. Let's go. Okay, for some reason that worked, so I guess the math is mathing. So that'll just add that 1. So that's 2 plus 9 plus 275 plus 950, 1220. Yeah. And then you put the 2 decimal points, 1225. So now we know how to square. Yeah, we know how to square decimals. Nice to know. So now we have that. We're gonna put this off to the side. We know u squared is 1225. Now we just need to find t squared. So 15 times 15, I feel like I already know this, but I forgot it. So let's do this thing again. One last time. 5 times 5, that's 25. 6, sorry, not 6, 5, 75, okay, 0, 5, oh, I like this. 1, okay. So the answer should be, that's 12, 225. Yeah, that should be the answer, right? 225, 15 times 15. Yeah, 225. Need to remember my exponents. So 225, you put the stuff there, and then 1.5 squared is 2.25. Let's go. We now have to square decimals. Now we just subtract. And okay. T squared equals 2.25. And the answer to our thing is not, we know the math easily because you just take off the 2.25. So that means this equals not 4, but 10. And 2 times 10 is 59, no, that's 20. So 2 times 10 equals 20. That is our final answer. Boom, okay. This might be a home movie by the time we're done. Okay, I think I've solved each one of these ones. So I have to go back and check real quick. Okay. 200 times 1.1. Yeah, that's 220. Hopefully that's the answer to our thing. What was the other one we were having trouble with? Was it this one? Yeah. Let's see. 15. Very annoying. In the system of equations above, a is a constant. For which of the following values of a does the system have no solution? I'm thinking -6, right? Because no, they have to have the same slope, right? Yeah, so -6, because that would be 3. Y equals 3x plus. Oh yeah, isn't it? Yeah. So sorry. We did figure that out a while ago. It was just we just didn't see it fully. We're doubting ourselves too much. So boom, teamwork makes the dream work. Even though you guys aren't working with me, but yeah. So I think that's it. That should be the correct answers for all of them. We know that's the correct one. Some of these were actually easy. I was just not thinking properly. Yeah. Read your questions fully. I guess that's the lesson from this. Let's check 16 before we head out. 11,000 divided by 2,200. Okay. 3,200 times 5, boom, plus 12 times 3,000, 11,000, plus, yep, that's correct. Yeah, so we did it. Is there much else to say? Not really. That was some nice math. Thank you guys for sticking around. If you did stick around, I can't blame you if you didn't, because this was kind of long. But those were the mistakes we made. And then yeah, gonna cut to the outro real quick. Like 3, 2, 1, cut the outro. Outro. Yeah. Hey, thank you for sticking around. That was just me fixing the answers I got wrong on the practice test. Funny how it was longer than the actual practice section of it. But yeah, besides that, have a great day.